Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzWeaver channel, and we have some breaking news out of Atlanta here where I live. You guys have probably already heard about it. People have been reaching out to me via DMs and comments about what's been going on here in Atlanta. So I'll try to give you guys kind of an outline of what's happened now that things have kind of settled down and we've gotten some more information. So suspect arrested after 8 people, including 6 Asian women, were killed at Atlanta area spas. 8 people, including 6 Asian women, were killed in shootings at 3 different businesses in Atlanta and Acworth, Georgia on Tuesday, according to local police. A male suspect was arrested and charged with several counts of murder on Wednesday, which is, as of this recording, police said. At a press conference in Atlanta on Wednesday, authorities identified the 4 victims killed in Cherokee County. Now we go over here to WSB News, which was just now released. Georgia spa shooting, suspect confesses, claims he was not radically motivated, sheriff says. Atlanta, authorities said the suspect in the deadly rampage at 3 metro spas targeted the businesses because he had issues with sexual addiction and had been planning to commit more shootings before he was captured. And as I understand it, he was going to continue with this, and I'll show you a map here in a moment, showing you parts of Atlanta and metro area. But as I understand, I heard some news today that he was actually going to go all the way down to Florida. So the Cherokee County Sheriff said the suspect, Robert Aaron Long, 21 of Woodstock, claimed the shootings were not racially motivated. The sheriff described it as targets of opportunity and said Long told investigators he wanted to eliminate the temptation. And we'll go into little details about that here in a moment. Also from WSB TV 2 here in Atlanta, or WSB Channel 2, who is Robert Aaron Long, the suspect in the deadly shooting spas here in Georgia? And we just mentioned a little bit about him just a moment ago. So authorities arrested the 21-year-old man from Woodstock in a deadly rampage at 3 metro Atlanta spas. Robert Aaron Long was captured after a short chase in Crisp County on Tuesday night. Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms said investigators believed Long was headed to Florida, there we go, as I mentioned a second ago, to potentially carry out more shootings when he was arrested. So I'm glad they were able to grab this guy up. Of course, when you go anywhere around here in metro Atlanta, the police here in the Atlanta metro area and in Georgia are incredibly good. Our road systems, the monitoring systems on those roads, and just police presence in the Atlanta metro area is just really fantastic. It's really great here. So from another news network here in Atlanta, this would be Fox 5 Atlanta. Atlanta area spa shootings, confessed shooter motivated by addiction to sex, officials say. So here in this particular article, it says law enforcement officials said a suspect in 3 deadly shootings at Atlanta area spas confessed his guilt, saying his motive stemmed from a sexual addiction. Now this isn't too unusual, but of course, all of the networks here in our area are covering this story. It's obviously huge news here in the Atlanta metro area and incredibly frightening at the same time. And then, of course, in this story from 11 Alive, this would be the NBC affiliate here in Atlanta. What we know, 8 killed at 3 spas in metro Atlanta. A man was arrested after 8 people were killed in shootings in 3 spas in Cherokee County and Midtown Atlanta Tuesday. The FBI is assisting local officials with the investigation, and President Biden has been briefed. So they've mentioned it to Joe Biden. And of course, Atlanta Mayor Keisha Bottoms said Biden has offered his full support. Vice President Kamala Harris called the shootings tragic Wednesday morning. That is what we know. And it is kind of tragic, but I just want to kind of show you a little bit. So where this took place was over here. Let's see, he was from Woodstock, Georgia, which is right here. And I'll give you a reference to this in just a minute. So he was over here in Acworth, and this is the Acworth area here. So as we scroll down, you can see Marietta, which is a major city in North Metro Atlanta, as well as Sandy Springs. But right here is Atlanta, and this is kind of the metro area right here. But what I wanted to point out to you is that the biggest concentration of Asian people here in Atlanta. Atlanta is an international city because, of course, our airport is a huge hub for travel all over the world. So if we go up Highway 85 right here, you see Norcross and Chamblee. And in this area, they kind of jokingly call this Cambodia because we have a lot of Vietnamese and Koreans living in these areas. As a matter of fact, if you go to Norcross, and I mean this in no disrespect or in any negative context, but Chambly, Norcross, and Gwinnett is where you'll find like a very huge, gigantic amount of Asian people. And I mean that just in a really positive way. But when you go over here to Gwinnett Place Mall, for example, once you get off the highway, all this area here, like Iron Age Korean Steakhouse, this whole area is all in Vietnamese or Korean. And so it's almost like a small Saigon or a Korean city, this whole entire area here. So it's interesting that he didn't make his way over there. Maybe he was going to head over that way. I don't entirely know. But what I was going to say is here you see Twitch, which is a huge, gigantic streaming service where many gamers come on and stream their gaming, which I have done myself. And as I recall, there was a Brazilian guy, I think, from Brazil or from South America somewhere, and he was suing Twitch because he had a sexual addiction, and because there are a lot of females that are on Twitch, he was suing them because some of them, dress, I mean, if you look for anything, you can find something provocative or whatever. I mean, it just all varies on what you're trying to do here. And so, of course, as you can see, there's many, many, many females that Twitch stream on here, and apparently he was going to sue Twitch because apparently females being on here contributed to his sexual addiction or proclivities or penchant for sexual addiction. But nonetheless, guys, I just wanted to bring you in on this particular story right now. So the suspect is in custody, so they have captured him and stopped him from carrying out any additional shootings. So I'm very happy to hear that. The police response was pretty incredible, very quick, very effective. Local police, as you saw, is working with the FBI to continue investigating what all is going on, whether or not he had any particular accomplices, maybe not. But apparently there's nothing here that suggests that it was racially motivated. I know, of course, when the story first came out, it was going to immediately be politicized by the various tribal factions. So that's why I kind of wanted to wait and just see what it was going to turn out, because I didn't really want to dabble in speculation and rumor and all that kind of stuff that normally happens around this. Typically, people are already trying to find the political angle. What sort of racial component was involved in it? Was it, did it have anything to do with the most recent information that's going around now, of course, on identitarianism, intersectionality, equity, and all that kind of stuff that still kind of permeates within our cultural realm of society here in the States. But nonetheless, guys, just wanted to bring you this quick breaking news, and I will leave you links below this video, as well as ways to locate my social media sites should you want to follow me on those, where I can provide you with information like this throughout the day. And of course, appearing right there on the screen, that would be the channel icon for you guys on YouTube. You guys can click on that to subscribe to the channel, as well as click on the little bell for notifications. That way you'll know when there's additional content here on the channel, to include the Friday vlog, which I have already recorded and will be released on Friday. I want to thank all you guys for your continued support.